Okay, can y'all hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Yes. Okay, my apologies. I keep forgetting that my mic will disconnect and I have to re-add it. So, welcome. This is just a simple live. Hello, Emily, my love. This is just a simple live to let you guys know about the package delays. Also, I want to make sure I am a woman of accountability. I'm also a woman that likes to be very truthful and I stand on my word. And so I came on while my back was not paining as much and tolerable to let you guys know about the package delays. Now, as a business owner, I want to take full accountability on the package delay. I have an issue with reaching out to people. That is something I'm working on. That's something some of my close friends has gotten on me about, especially if I'm going through something. So I want to extend my deepest apologies to everyone that ordered from Kim Gracious Jewels and Accessories for me not reaching out and saying, hey, there will be a delay in you receiving your item. As a business owner, it's important that I do that. My daughter is only 7 years old and it is not her full responsibility. Now, the package delays occurred because our printer ran out of ink. She doesn't know how to put the ink back in. Now, I have showed her that so that she'll be able to print you guys' labels. Also, it was an issue with her getting to the post office because I cannot drive. I'm on drive restriction as well, sitting a long period of time and all of that stuff. But however, when you are walking on your road of accountability as a business owner, everyone that ordered, I have your number. I should have reached out and said, hey, your package will be delayed a little bit. That's on me. That's my error. That's most certainly not how we do business. And that is not how Kim's Gracious Jewels and Accessories have built our brand. We have customers all over the world, and that is not how we do business. And for that, my deepest apologies. And I will not allow that to happen again. I have made sure that she has the resources and knows how to do the printer and all of that. Now, um, also, hello Tiara, hello Emily. Also, just before I went down with my back issue on one of my lives, I had told you guys that all of my mods, I appreciate you. I still do. I love and appreciate all of my mods. And I had stated I was sending you guys a gift for everything that you guys has done for the channel. And I actually at first had forgotten. One of my mods reminded me. Well, once this beautiful queen reminded me, I was already in the thick of what I was going through and has been through. And so that was kind of put on the back burner. However, for those that still want it, I still will make sure when I shake back that love offering is still extended to you guys. Because I definitely appreciate all of my genuine mods, everybody that has been there, everybody that's genuine. I do appreciate you guys. And so I just wanted to jump on here while I wasn't in extreme extenuating pain. I was in the bed though. I'm following doctor's orders to the T. But having a conversation with someone made me realize that Kim, you could have reached out. And so and I usually do, but this stuff that's going on, it was far from my mind. It really wasn't a big issue. It really wasn't a big deal to me at the time because the pain was paining. You understand me? the pain was paining. And so I didn't realize that. But the mods gifts, I definitely should have reached out to my mods and said, hey y'all, I still got y'all, but I had actually forgot. Like I said, and one of my mods reminded me about 2-3 weeks ago. And just going through the thick of things, I did not even pay attention or let it. Hey, Candy Love. And so again, for everyone that purchased something from Kim Gracious Jewels and Accessories, I deeply apologize for not reaching out. That should never happen when you're running a business, and I do take accountability for that. So I wanted to come on here and verbally say to you guys, I appreciate your business. That's something that should have never happened, and that will never happen again. That's not something we've ever done. The packages has never been delayed like this. That was our fault. Usually it's the post office fault. But it is not the post office fault. It is ours. And I'm taking accountability for that because again, Destiny is just 7 years old and she does not know how to put the ink in the printer. I have showed her now, so that won't happen again. Moving forward. But I am going to backtrack her to make sure all of you guys' packages has went out. I'm about to check the labels to make sure that all of them went out. If they have not, the packages that went out, all of you guys have a free item in your package. I am about to make sure. Emily, did you receive your package? I think you texted me and said you did, but I just want to make sure. Thank you so much, Candy. I'm gonna tell y'all about the goodness of God once I clear this here up. But again, I should have made sure I reached out to all of you guys. I have all of you guys' number. I'm not going to put it on me being my back. I'm not going to put it on anything because a simple, hey, you're going to have a delay in your packages doesn't take nothing but a minute. But I was clearly not thinking about that at all. In so much pain, and for that I apologize because that's not good business. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I have not been in business for 4 years successfully without being honest and holding myself accountable. And so I believe the best way in doing business and dealing with people is being accountable and being honest and being open with people, because if you're honest and open and you're accountable, people can accept that better. So to my mods for my delay, and forgetting, I need to start writing myself a message board on to-do lists. And then thank you to my mod that reminded me to send it, and then I just didn't get around to it. If you guys still want it, I definitely will be blessing you guys as soon as I shake back. But that is something that should have been done. And actually, I forgot about it. And then when it was brought to my attention about it, it was just so much going on at that time that it wasn't a priority. You say you will let it slide this time. Get on the good foot. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys' patience and understanding through this tumultuous time. I lost someone very dear to my heart. Then with my back, it's been tough. You know, so definitely. I'm not Candy, but like I was telling you, I love to be accountable. And talking to you and talking to someone else, I realized at that moment, sometimes things happen and you don't even realize it in that moment, what is going on. You don't even realize. And so when the conversation came up, it was a reflection, a time for reflection. And so when I reflected, I was like, I could have handled that better. I should have handled that better. Let me make a public apology. Because when you do things publicly, the apology or what you need to say needs to be just as loud as what you do. And you guys came on live shopping publicly. So I didn't want to just text that to you guys, because I want you to know that your business and your money and your time shopping with me and my little lady matters. Hello, Pampu. How you doing, love? So I want to make sure you guys know that it matters. And so again, I apologize for the delays. I have ShipStation, what we use. I have it pulled up. I'm going to check all of the labels, make sure everyone's order has went out. If it has not, my back is not hurting as bad right now. I will take the time to make sure, boom, it's done. It's going out, and boom. You know what I'm saying? You guys have time. Tiara, your package is delayed as well. The Destiny didn't know where to begin with yours. I'm finna take time today to make sure everyone's went out, especially yours. So that's just what it is. I like to make sure that I'm honest and open about stuff. And when I'm wrong, I'm woman enough to say, hey, I'm wrong. I should have I got all of you guys' number. I should have definitely reached out and said, hey, there is a delay. There will be a delay because of such and such. But I'm such a private person, y'all. And when I go through stuff, I internalize it. I shut down. Now, my family and friends have gotten on me about that. That's something I am working on to come out of. But the minute I go through something, I immediately shut down and trust God's word and God's comfort. I don't talk much to anybody. And some of my closest friends, I haven't talked to them much either. But again, I'm not using any excuse, any buffoonery. I'm going to say what it is. I should have reached out, especially business-wise, to say it will be a delay. And for that, I apologize, and I will make sure that never, ever happens again. I've made sure I show Destiny everything related to the business, how to load the printer, and all of that, so it won't be no delays. She's running the business part of it now. I will not do another live until I'm well enough to get you guys our orders out promptly. I don't play about my businesses, neither one of them, and I don't want to put her in a position to fail. So once I'm clear by the doctor to go back to my daily activities such as driving, walking a long period, etc., then I will go back to doing a Kim Gracious Jewelry and Accessories live show. We have a major sale. I'm also going to drop a gem for you guys as well that's running a business. Hello, Miss Jasmine Love. I hope all is well with you. I just took Kim Gracious Jewels and Accessories just took a major loss in inventory and money because we trusted one of our wholesalers that I've been doing business with for over 2 years. Because we used an app called Remitly. So all of my business owners that is thinking about buying overseas, do not do it unless they accept PayPal. PayPal is the only one that will protect you in the event they don't send your product or they take your money and disappear. If you use an app like Remitly, they treat it as person-to-person payment. And you will not get your money back. They will not reverse and give you your money back. I just got off the phone with the bank about this because they had overturned it and then they put my account $3,500, our business account $3,500 in the negative. So when I get well, I can't go to the bank right now, of course, because I can't drive. But when I get well, I have to go and clear my account up with the bank. So if you guys are running a business, leave them overseas people by themselves.
Mommy, how many minutes for the
pizza? 2 minutes, baby.
Okay, Mommy.
So when you...
Can you tell those people I said hi?
Destiny said hello, everyone. But when you're running a business, that is very important to watch who your wholesalers, who you're doing business with, who you're purchasing merchandise from. And if they're overseas, if they say they don't accept PayPal, that's why. They don't accept PayPal because they known to get all over on people's money. Okay? Hello, love me, love. How are you? I'm gonna be sending your total too in just a minute. But yeah, Destiny said hey, everybody. But yeah, if you doing business overseas, unless they do use PayPal, you can't do business with them. Hello, True Chat, I'm Chosen. I've missed y'all too. I have been recovering. I've been finally listening to everything the doctor says. But a conversation, like I said, you guys don't never want a relationship with people where they can't be transparent and honest with you. You want people, you want to have relationships with people where they able to tell you the truth. Like I said, from my conversation with Candy and talking to one of my best friends, she was like, yeah, Cam, you probably should have told somebody. I'm not one of them people where you can't correct. I actually love queens to be able to tell me when I'm in error. And when she said that, I say, you know what, friend, you right. I'm about to do a quick live and let people know my apologies for not reaching out to let you guys know there will be a delay in your packages. Even if I didn't tell you guys what was happening personally, I should have definitely let you guys know about your packaging. I miss you as well, sweet mom. I will be giving you your total though, love, and you could come and buy and pick it up. Destiny will be going on her trip tomorrow morning. So I'll be making sure she has everything. I have gotten her phone back on because y'all know I got to check to find my iPhone. I got to check where she at. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and have a conversation with you guys and make sure you guys understood and know. I appreciate you guys' business and your delay. If you give us another opportunity, will never happen again. This is something that actually has never happened. And so I want to make sure we're clear on I should have reached out and told you guys about your delay, not the other way around. That's bad business. And that's not how we do things. And then to all of my mods, you guys know I love you. You guys know I appreciate you. And definitely I need to write myself a memo because I think Sharon reminded me about the gifts to the mods. And once she reminded me, as I said, I was already going through it. And so it just, my back, grieving. When you're going through something like grieving, if you guys are not careful, you will fall into a black hole. You will fall into a black hole. If you guys are grieving, it is very, very easy for you guys to fall into a black hole. And I had pretty much failed. Hello, Kawana with a Q. Welcome, love. Peace and blessings to you too, Queen. And so you have to talk. And I have a tendency, as I said, to shut down and shut people out. And a few people have gotten on me about that. And I realized that you can't do that. I know, love me, but you know I like to be accountable and be honest and transparent with people. You know, I think the world will be a better place if more
Mommy.
people. What, baby? I love you too, baby. Go eat. I think the world will be a better place if people were honest, because we're operating in the flesh. Nobody's perfect. We all gonna make mistakes. We're all gonna do something that was not so good. But the world will be a better place if people would first be accountable for what they have done and then correct it. So many people walk around and pretend like they don't do nothing wrong. They ain't did nothing. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Nobody's perfect. And like I said, when people bring something to my attention and I know I'm in error, I'm not the one that hold myself up when I'm in error. I'm gonna say, you know what it is. And as I said, I chose to come live because you guys shopped with us on live. And so it was important that I come on here and say, hey, my apologies for the delay. I should have been in communication with you guys. Your packages is on their way now. I'm going to go through the shipping labels. And check tracking to see where your stuff is. Absolutely. We sin daily. Every day we're going to fall short of God's glory. But it's up to us what we do with it. We ask for forgiveness and we keep it moving. And so this is why I came live to say, hey, y'all, please forgive me. It is not a representation of our business. This is not something we have ever done. I'm not going to put it on my child because I should have made sure she knew how to load the ink on the printer. She knows now. But this is not a representation of our brand. And this is something I will make sure that never happens again in the process. But I am healing. God is great and God is amazing. I am healing. The doctor, I still have some tender spots and inflammation. So the doctor wanted to continue the restrictions. And I go back again next week. And I'm prayerful that I've been doing everything. I'm also getting my weight down. Getting my weight back down. So I watch what I eat. I'm counting calories. I'm doing the light exercise that I'm able to do. And those are stretching. Where I have to stretch to make sure those muscles don't tense up. But I am waiting to be released so I can start back doing my walking, my steps. But my goal is to lose about 50 pounds. That way I don't put any pressure on my back. And I have a very high metabolism, thankfully, still. So on my regimen, I've already can tell in my hands and in my stomach that I'm starting to shred the pounds. So I'm willing to do whatever I got to do to not feel this back pain like it has been ever again. Okay. But not being able to drive doesn't bother me so much because I've developed an anxiety of driving because of the wreck. So I am working through that. I am working through it, definitely. Yes, thank God for healing. I am getting better. The surgical procedure was a success. But I just got to take it easy. But again, I will not be doing any KGJ8 things full blast. I won't do another live until I'm physically back somewhat, so I can make sure there's no delays in you guys' packages or whatever. Candy, I'm going to check your label to make sure your package went out as well. I'm about to check everybody's. I do see 5, let's say load more. 21st, 26. So yeah, I will be checking you guys' label. I'm going to be doing physical therapy after he releases me from my restrictions to build my core up, because my core is so weak, y'all. I've had so much surgeries on my core, my stomach, now my back. My poor little core is so weak. That's why doing losing weight help with the pressure on my back, and also strengthening my core up. But honey, y'all don't feel bad for me. God is good and God is in the healing business. I am much better. To be able to sit up and chat with you guys for a minute is a blessing within itself, because I couldn't even sit up for 5 minutes without crying and screaming. Also, the person that committed those acts against me and Destiny is accountable. He is in jail. He's still serving time in jail. And I've totally forgave him as well. So I had a breakthrough on that. I forgave him and we are moving forward. Yeah, because we use our back. Yeah, we use our back. You ain't, when you bending over, you ain't gonna forget to tighten your core. But you have to use your core more when you have a back injury. You're absolutely right. I'm chosen. You absolutely right. You have to use your core. And if you don't use your core, you're going to feel it in your back. But when your back hurting, you got to remember. You got to remember what helps me is I bring my arms all the way forward and lean over on my bed and stretch those muscles out. And then there's some chair exercises you could do to strengthen your core up. And it's some exercises you could do with your legs while you in the bed, just casually watching TV. You can do that as well. Yeah, forgiveness. It was necessary that I tell him how I felt, where he had no way of talking back. He can only listen. And I said what I had to say. I put it on the floor. And I am now walking in the spirit of forgiveness. I forgive him. I'm moving forward. He's now being held accountable for what he has done to me and my child. And so that weight is lifted off of my shoulders. He's now being accountable. It's time to move forward. Destiny also showed herself out. She passed. Not only did she pass, y'all, she brought her grades up. She got all A's and 2 B's, and you guys know she was having major issues going to school. She missed a lot of days from school. And the school, I was at her school more than she was, talking to them people. That's why it pays to be a present mother with your children. And them people see your face, those people will help you. When they see you a parent that's present, when they see that you are not one of the mammies that don't do anything, they will help you. Not only did the school pass her, her grades went up. They also didn't report all of them days that she had missed. Because, honey, baby, let me tell you, they were a lot. They did not report it. And because she's such a good student, the principal said they wouldn't have felt comfortable holding her back. She's such a great student. And all of that matters. That's why we got to pour into our babies. I'm chosen said I'm not as strong. Hold on, love. Let me put it up here. Okay, I ain't got me to find my glasses. I'm not as strong as I was before the DV injury to my spine. Y'all should see me carrying my grandbaby like a sack of potatoes. He don't care long as his grandma. I know, right? They don't care. They don't care how you hold them, long as they with you. How's your grandbaby doing? That's right. Present parents, very important. They're less likely to play. Yeah, when you're there, because I told them, I went to the school and I was like, hold up. My kid is a good kid. She only had a few issues with a bully trying to bully her. She slapped the hell out of one of the kids. But she's a good kid. This is not her fault. Y'all are trying to punish her for what someone else did to us. How is that fair? And I come with receipts. I'm the receipt queen. I got the receipts. This is what happened to us. So is she's going to be punished for what happened? So I worked with her teacher. Her teacher sent all her makeup work home. I made sure she done her homework, got her makeup work. And like I said, I was so nervous to open up her report card because I was like, oh my God. I was concerned more about her days missed than her grades because I don't play that. I'm very in her business. I'm one of them parents that's in her business. But her grades improved and all of that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dakota. It's important, guys, that we take care of ourselves. Even in the midst of darkness, we have to be able to make sure we find our way back to the light. And like I said, I'm not even going to hold y'all. I'm going to be real honest. Through this, I slipped into a deep depression. After this wreck and stuff, I slipped into a very deep depression. All of my friends and people start noticing it because I became very withdrawn. I wouldn't talk much. I was really a hot bowl of mess, but destiny is what continued to allow me to not lose sight of the light, even though I was in the darkness. And then my faith, I continued to pray and ask God to help me come out of it. And then I stayed in my therapy. I was very honest with my therapist on what's going on, because grief is one thing to get a call that someone has passed away, but when you guys see someone die in a very violent way, it's very different. I'm Chosen said, other than a chronic teething, he's a happy baby. The doctor said he can do ibuprofen now that he's 6 months. That helps more than Tylenol. The teething is awful for him when his gums flare up. Yes, I remember the teething, and Destiny Polar self used to just scream. And me being a first time mom, y'all, I thought she was dying. I had no idea about the teething and what's going on. So when she cried, I would cry with her because I had no idea what was happening. And so now I'm able to look back on some of the stuff that I thought was the end of the world, and laugh about it. Because I cried with her. I was crying with her. She got a cold. I was crying. I was so scared. Y'all, I'm telling you. I was scared to death, honey. I ain't know what was going on and what. And then by her not having any grandparents, my mom is gone on the glory, and her other grandmother on her dad's side is gone. So to call people and know, I would call my best friend and she'd be like, "Girl, now wait a minute." Y'all over there crying with me. See that? I ain't the only one. I used to cry my poor little heart out. And then I thought if she cried, I was doing something wrong. I didn't get the concept where sometimes they're going to cry. Crying is healthy for them. I didn't understand that concept. And even now, she still manipulates me a little bit, because yesterday, I had made her refund her order because she called herself ordering crawfish with her trip money. Then I felt bad and made sure she got the crawfish anyway. No, it's not weird. You have a different connection with your grandbaby, and plus you've been through some things, so it has tenderized your heart a little bit, if that makes sense. But I cry if I see my baby hurt. She finna be 8 years old, baby. I'm crying. That's my heartbeat. She's the reason I move. So if something affects her, oh, you can bet you it affects me. It affects me and hurts me. Your baby 7, see there? I'm crying too, girl. You gonna have to bring the baby back over so she can get some more stuff. Spoiled. That's what I'm saying. Spoiled. She got over because she started whining. And I said, let me see, do I have something on Cash App? So I hit up one of my little friends and said, hey, I need you to send me. I ain't got nothing on Cash App. I need you to send me some money so I can order her some crawfish. Because I was laying down sleeping. I heard her whining. He is your heartbeat, and that's the way it should be. He is blessed to have you. He is definitely blessed to have Destiny 8. I'll be in my 50s, mid-50s, if God allow me to see it before she even get of parenting age. And so I prayed and asked God to allow me to be here. Cause she most certainly gonna get back some of the stuff she done gave out, though. She gonna most certainly get back, and I wanna be here to see it. I wanna be here to see it, y'all. Yep, let her cry. She cry, I'm crying. We crying together. Ain't that how that song say? You cry, we crying together, baby. We gonna cry together. We gonna cry together. But as I said, when I get off here, I'm gonna check the labels. Make sure everybody's orders has went out. If there's any discrepancies, I'm gonna be in here for a little minute before I start hurting. I'm gonna make sure it is fixed. Everybody's stuff has went out and on its way. Yes, it's true, because my 7th child of mine is just like me when I was little. Yeah, Destiny has done some stuff I remember. See, God has a way of bringing it back to your remembrance when you with your buffoonery. So one time she was just cutting up. She was just throwing a temper tantrum for nothing. And so God took me back to when I was around 10ish and I was with my buffoonery and got my behind toe up. But I was like, oh Lord, if this is me getting back what I've gave out, please, I've learned my lesson. Please, 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 please. Because it was just too much. And so now I see why my mama used to tear my behind up. Your 7 tries to. Wait a minute. Love me, how many kids you got? I be so tired and want to break because my daughter works a split shift. But then on her off days, I still got to kiss him. I be missing him after I'm free. My family say I need rest because I stole him. Oh, I bet you he too precious. Oh, you got 7. Okay, love. I bet he too precious. How old is your oldest one? Love me. Seven. And 1 grandbaby. How old is your oldest one? Hopefully next week though, y'all, I can start easing into my live. Some of my live schedules, I definitely want to do covering the court. It's a lot of cases that went on. I definitely want us to cover this Diddy trial, because when I tell y'all a hot mess, a hot shitty mess, is what's going on in this Diddy trial. I still need to do the commentary on the police officer that shot her dad. 21, the one that I brought up. Okay, 21. Okay, cool. And your youngest is your baby that you brought over here? I don't want to, like I told y'all, I don't want to start over. I want to go to about 4 or 5 years old. I don't want to start over to baby, but I would want to go about 4 to 5 years old. Yes, okay. And she was definitely age, huh? So yeah, I ain't gonna stay on here much longer, y'all. I just wanted to come on here, let you guys know what was going on. Send my deepest apologies. If you ordered, your package should definitely be on its way. As I stated, I am about to go over the shipping labels to make sure that'll let me know whether your package has went out or not. If it has not, rest assured I will make sure it goes out today. I'll be printing the label myself, and I will be adding you some free pieces in as well for your patience and your waiting. As I stated, Candy, I will be checking your label as well. Protect Your Peace, I think she's working, she's not on here, but I will be checking yours as well. You have 2 packages, I know, so I'll be making sure one or both of them has went out. Love Me, I will be checking your bin to give you a total on your items. And anyone else, please reach out to me. If I don't respond on my personal phone, I need to take my personal phone to AT&T. When I transferred it over myself, I did not do the configurations correctly. So sometimes when you call me, it will say that this person is unavailable, or the text message won't go through. So if you're trying to reach me on something, please reach me on the business phone. And I'm about to put the business telephone number in here. It's also on our Facebook page as well. Something is going on with our website. I haven't had the patience or my back to sit and fix it. So I will fix it when I get back up again and we start back running. But it's not being able to be found or something. I don't know what's going on with it, but I'll fix it soon. I'm the one built the website, so I'll figure out. GoDaddy got something going on. I'll figure it out though. Yes, the P. Diddy trial is going to be interesting. So I will be doing commentary on that. I'm going to do the police officer that shot her dad, and when she found that her father was sexually assaulting her daughter. Yeah, my phone has done that. Anti said my phone. I know Tiara has complained about it doing that to her as well. So you guys definitely reach out to me on the business phone if you can't reach me on my personal phone, because it is doing that, saying I'm not reachable or whatever. And I'm at home. I'm at home until Tuesday. It's not much I can do, and I don't want to have no setback at all. So I am following all doctors' guidelines and all of that. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here while my back is not hurting that much, and I'm about to check everybody's packages. Make sure everyone's packages has went out. And if it has not, I'm about to make sure that it goes out. She said everyone's packages went out, but you know, we have to check behind her. So I'm gonna make sure everybody's packages has went out. So you guys have a very, very blessed day. You guys, I will be live as soon as my back allows me to stay live for a long period of time. It is getting better though, because I've been sitting up for almost an hour, and I only can feel it moderately. So that's a blessing. So we're getting there. But I will talk to you guys soon. Again, I appreciate all of you guys' patience, love, understanding. And I will see you guys back here, hopefully, prayerfully next week. We shall see. But I'm about to make sure all of your stuff is getting out properly. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take care of yourself. Remember, accountability is key when you're operating this thing called life. If you make a mistake or if you do something that wasn't the best judgment, it's okay. Give yourself some grace. But also make sure you stand in your truth and you make sure you're honest with people. People can take it better when you're transparent and honest with them, okay? So y'all have a very blessed day. I will be getting with you guys soon. Y'all take care. Sending y'all love, peace, and light. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.